3-2, solving systems of inequalities by graphing. So we're going to solve systems of inequalities by graphing. There's actually nothing new here besides, hey, put all the ideas together and graph. First thing here, they want us to graph these two. Let me graph that one first. Y-intercept is 5. Slope is negative 2x. We're going to go negative 2 over 1, down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. Do that a couple of times because I can't graph very well on this stuff. It is a solid line. I'll connect it. And this next one here, just graph this next one. This is y is greater than negative 1/4 of x minus 6. Negative 6, my y-intercept down there. Negative 1/4, so I'll go down 1 over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1 over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You actually go the opposite way too. Left 4, up 1. Same thing. This one is dashed or dotted. That's actually a lot better. I guess something like that. They're going to cross right here, but I got to shade it. It's in proper notation, so I can just follow it. Less than means below. Greater than means above. If you want, you can pick a test point and see which way it is. This one's below. I'm shading all this. And then this one is greater than it's above. You're going to shade, I'm going to cross shade it. So you're going to shade all the above. And your answer is where they both shade. So my answer right here is this part, where they're both shaded. And that's the idea. Let's do a few more. Let's practice some of our old favorite graphs. It's the absolute value graph. Notice it's a basic one, so we're going to start at 0. It's solid, so we can go 1, 1, like this, and like this. Greater than means above, so you shade above it. The next graph, this one's another line. We're going to go plus 5. Slope is 4/3, up 4, right 3. Positive. Up 4, right 3. Dotted line, dashed line. That, and then less than, shade below. All this stuff here. My answer is both shade. Highlight this time, right there. That's the answer. Just graph both, shade both, and then where they both cross shade is your answer. Let's do a couple more, and this time I'm going to add a little twist to it. Find the coordinates of the vertex of the triangle formed by each system. So we're going to have to find points of the triangle once we draw this. We'll start off the same way. Let's draw each one. I'm going to do different colors. Slope of 2 is up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Like this. This is y equals 2x plus 1. The next one, y is less than or equal to 8. The way that works, you go to where does y equal 8 at? Right here. And you follow the tally marks. It should look like this. This is y equals 8. And I'm below this. I'm not going to shade to the very end, but basically I'm all below this. And then this one is greater than. Yeah, I'm above this one. So I mean here somewhere. And the bottom one here, 4x plus 3y equals greater than 8. So this one I got to put in the proper notation. I got to get y by itself. So y equals mx plus b form. Subtract that 4x. 3y is greater than or equal to negative 4x plus 8. Divide by 3. Oh, that's not going to be nice. Oh, that's not good. 8/3. 2 and 2/3. 2 and 2/3 right there. And then from there I'm going to go down 4 over 3-ish. Right there. Something like that. This one's also solid. And then shade above. Here's a triangle that they wanted. That's my solution. But they added a little twist here. They wanted you to figure out where the endpoints, where these all hit at. It's actually a lot easier than it seems. If you want this point here, all you gotta do is solve this equation. You know what the y is. It says y equals 8. That part's done. Just plug it in. Plug in the 8 for y. Minus 1, minus 1. 2x equals 7. Hey, let's continue the theme of decimals. X equals 3.5. That point right there is going to be 3.5 and 8. Not the worst thing in the world. If you want this point right here, this equation I didn't write down is y is 4x plus 3y equals 8. I got to solve that with this red line here, which is y equals 8. All we're going to do is plug it in. I know y equals 8, so plug that in. I get 4x plus 24 equals 8. Subtract 4x equals negative 16. X equals negative 4. That point right there should be negative 4 and 8. I just solved the two colors basically right there. Because those two equations solve them. And those have been easy because you had y equals 8. So you knew one of the answers. This one's going to be tougher. Because my equations there are 4x plus 3y equals 8. And right here I have y equals 2x plus 1. I'm going to have to solve for both of them. Easiest way to solve it, substitution in this case. I already have y equals 2x plus 1. You plug it in. 4x plus 3 times 2x plus 1 equals 8. Solve. 10x equals 5. X equals 1/2. And then you plug it in, you'll get 1/2 and 2. Yeah, that's how you find endpoints. If you ever want to find endpoints, this is solving equations. Let's move on. We're going to go down to an application problem. Ramir uses his spare time to write a novel and to exercise. He budgeted 35 hours per week. He wants to exercise at least 7 hours per week, but no more than 15. He also hopes to write between 20 and 25 hours per week. Write and graph a system that represents this situation. We have a couple things going on. He wants to spend time writing a novel, so put novel as X and exercise as Y. First thing says he has 35 hours per week. The novel plus exercise has to be less than or equal to 35 hours. That's the most you could spend. He wants to exercise at least 7 hours per week. X, he wants that to be greater than or equal to 7, but no more than 15. X also has to be smaller than or equal to 15. If you want, you can combine those two like this, but it doesn't really matter. He also hopes to write between 20 and 25 hours per week. So his writing, his novel. Novel was at sorry. He also hopes to write between 20 and 25 hours per week. X is between 20 and 25 hours per week. Now we have our equations. We have this equation, we have this equation, we have this equation. We'll start off with these bottom two first. Those are the easier ones. We want y to be between 7 and 5. Y equals 7 right here. Y equals 15, let's say up here. I'm going to be between these two. Shade them inside. X is between 20 and 25. Yeah, my graph doesn't go that far. 20 and 25 are, let's say, over here. Now we got to solve the top part. Gotta be able to graph that. Subtract x from both sides. Get y by itself. Y is less than or equal to negative x plus 35. There's 35. I'm going to go down 1 over 1. Like this. It might be less than that. So my answer is actually going to be in this little region right there. You can pick anything you want from there. They ask you, give me one example. You just pick any point from in that little section there. That'll be the answer. And that's the lesson.